she'll see all these videos. So.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be pissed when she sees them. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, I grew up like 30 minutes from the stadium, so it'll be nice just to get back, hang out with all my buddies before like we start practicing once we get some time off, and then get to the hotel and then start working for the game.
Is Georgia the school you considered?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, homeschool state. I know a lot of the guys there. Had a lot of friends go there, both students and players. So yeah, it was definitely up for consideration. But I decided to come here.
Still trash talking started?
No, I don't. I'm not really a trash talk guy, so no.
Still, how much have you had to turn down anybody with tickets yet?
Oh, it's been a war. It's been an absolute war getting tickets. I mean, it's usually a frenzy, but now this is the first time I really had to put myself out there, try to get some myself. And it's hard. It's hard work.
So you kind of empathize with fans now trying to get tickets too?
I do. It's a struggle. I mean, like, I don't know how they deal with it. Like, I'm going around trying to find tickets for all my family and stuff, and it's a pain in the ass. Yeah.
Steele, when you just look back at the Michigan game, what do you think it is that maybe didn't work for your defense but had worked to that point?
I think all the mistakes we made were on us. I think it's all stuff that we can definitely fix. I mean, some missed assignments here and there, but I mean, I think that just comes with just being responsible for your job and what you're doing. I think that starts at very little stuff, like just showing up at the right time, like to practice and stuff, just doing all the little things right. I think that's what really pays off dividends, like at the end.
Is there anything like leading into that game that you think maybe led to not playing at your best there?
I couldn't tell you on that one. I don't know. We just need to play better.
What was Coach Knowles' kind of mood or main message to you guys? Because he shouldered a lot of blame immediately after the game, and obviously that he coaches the linebackers and stuff.
I mean, that's what leaders do. They harness all the blame, and that's definitely what Coach Knowles did. And I mean, I respect him for that a lot. But I mean, as a player, I feel like it was mostly on us. I feel like he came in with a good scheme, and if we played it the way we should have, then we would have been fine.
What's it like for you to look at this kind of new lease on the season, a second season, knowing where you were walking off the field against Michigan?
It's awesome. I mean, just like walking around between end of that game and then the selection show, just walking around, there's just like a complete change in everyone's attitudes. I mean, we tried to stay positive and stuff. Practicing before we found out we were in, but I mean, there's always still just that little doubt in the back of our heads of like our destiny is in the hands of someone else, and luckily it all panned out well for us, and now we have the second lease on life.
Where did you watch the USC-Utah game?
Oh, we watched it at our house, at our buddy's house. We had like 10 people there. It was probably the most fun we've had watching the game.
I mean, it was 14-3 or 17 or whatever it was, USC.
Oh yeah, we were pissed. We were kind of looking on the TCU game after like the first quarter or so, but then stuff kind of just happened, and then Cameron Rising, man, hell of a guy, just played his ass off, so that was cool.
I mean,
really helped us
how
out.
different did you feel at the end of that game, knowing what that meant, compared to the start of that game?
Oh, I felt a lot better. I mean, just like the next day, me and Tommy were just able to chill on the couch and watch football and not have to stress about like thinking like, are we going to make it or not? So it was just a big load off whenever we watched that game.
And were you hoping that you would be playing Michigan in the first round, or?
Honestly, at this point, we just want to just get in the playoffs and play for a championship, no matter who we have to play.
One last thing about that. They play the first game, you play the second game, you'll know. If they beat TCU, that's ahead of you. How much do you think that will affect you guys?
I don't know. We'll get there when we get there. Right now, we got Georgia in front of us.
Teron mentioned when he was watching the Pac-12 championship game that the guys he was watching with, they were yelling like they were playing in the game.
Oh, dude, my heart was racing. It felt like we were there. From all the football I play, I'd say I was more stressed watching that game than like 95% of games.
Just because you didn't that controlled you guys played pretty much?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Was Tommy calling out the defense?
What, for the Utah game?
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird because like as a fan, you sit there and you can say, oh, do this, but whenever you're on the field, it's just a different feeling. So it's just so much easier sitting on the couch, being able to scream at people and stuff, and just know that's not you on the field. It's a lot easier.
Your favorite memory of that game? The Cam Rising getting his helmet knocked off?
That was a good one. Our buddy Bryson, he was kind of pissing us off because he was single-handedly helping USC win for very much of the game. So it was annoying because he didn't know how to feel because he's about to destroy our playoff hopes. But again, like we've been with that guy for like 3 years, so we were mother effing him. But I mean, he was playing his ass off. So I didn't know how to feel. It was weird.
Was
I'd say-
yelling? Was Tommy even yelling?
Oh, Tommy was screaming. It was awesome.
Tommy.
Yeah, you guys don't understand Tommy. Whenever he's with these people, he's a different person.
A little bit of football talk.
I guess so.
Kenny McIntosh and,
Mhm.
and that Georgia backfield. What are your impressions of them? And are they? It seems like at every other position they're another level up.
Mhm.
Who you guys have played this year? Do you agree with that?
Oh yeah. They're quick, explosive, strong backs. I mean, got a good O line. Stetson's really good at just controlling the game. He can make plays too. He's more than just a game manager, whatever people call him. But I mean, it's going to be a hell of a challenge. I'm really looking forward to it.
And then with Brock Bowers and Darnell, you guys have put safeties on tight ends a lot this year, but it's usually just been one tight end. But those guys having two, how much do you feel like you linebackers are going to have to step up and help out with these tight ends, knowing what they can do in the passing game?
So far, we've been working mostly on fundamentals and stuff. We're about to get into the game plan this upcoming week, so Coach Knowles and everyone will really tell us like exactly how we'll deal with that.
Steele, you guys
think all that good on good
play
Well, which one?
against when you guys played Notre Dame and Michael Mayer. That's
Yeah.
one of the best tight ends in the country, and
Mhm.
it felt like you guys did a good job that game and not letting him go crazy. How did you feel like? I know that was a long time ago, but already facing one of the best tight ends. Did you think you guys did a good job against that tight end in that situation?
Yeah, I think that's just playing whatever scheme the mastermind comes up with up top in the box. So I mean, whatever he concocts this upcoming week or whatever, whenever we play, then I think if we just play to it, then we'll be fine.
How do you think all the good on good has helped you before getting into the game plan? It sounds like you guys done a lot of that.
Oh, it's nice because I mean you're facing one of the best offenses in the country every single week, and I mean if you're able to stop them, then I mean you can really stop anyone. So I think all this good on good is really good for us, just being able to see the best of the best.
Is it helpful with you basically have a 5-week layoff between when the Michigan game will be and when your first game is? So you go a month without playing. Does it help keep you guys fresh?
Oh yeah, definitely. Just keeps our edge, keeps us sharp. I mean, you can't just sit on the couch and just chill all day whenever you got a game like this coming up ahead. So you got to practice like it's your last game. And I think that's what we're starting to do right now.
Steele, you have a decision to make after the season on whether to go to the NFL. Have you made that decision yet?
Oh yeah, I'm coming back.
You're coming back?
Yeah, I'll be chilling here.
What made you decide to come back for another year?
I just wanted 3 years under my belt at linebacker. I mean, I feel like I've progressed in just my knowledge of the game, but I think there's just a lot more that I need to learn. I feel like I'm pretty premature as far as linebacker savviness.
Was there ever a moment where you thought about the decision, or that seemed very quick? There's no question about him coming back. Was there ever a moment where you thought you might not?
I mean, I sat and talked to my dad about it, in the preseason. I always thought I was going to come back for a fifth year, especially after the position change. But I mean, that's always just been my first option, and I think just after this year, that's what I'm going to stick with.
Are you starting to be in Tommy's ear? We're both coming back.
No, we don't really talk about that stuff. I mean, me and Tommy, we don't really talk football much. We just, I don't know, we just talk about other stuff, really.
Steele,
What do you think a third-year linebacker would be for you as a player in your development?
Just a better understanding of the defense, and then just football in general. I think just having that will just make you a better player.
Steele, whether you're angry about a loss as a player, or maybe you guys feel like you have a second life here, a second opportunity, can that make a football player or a football team play better on the field? Can that have a tangible effect on how you guys are when you get out in a game the next time?
Yeah, I think it does. I think it just puts a chip on your shoulder. Right before practice, Coach Day was talking about the former national championship teams. He was talking about 2002, they were underdogs to Miami. 2014, they weren't expected to get into the Big Ten championship, but they got in a 4th seed. I think just playing with that underdog mentality, that chip on your shoulder, that can really help a team, I guess, just do better. I think that's what we're starting to develop. We can just see it in practice. People are getting real chippy, but I mean, it's still a brotherhood, so we're not doing anything crazy. But I think you can really see it in this team right now.
Because we don't want to put words in your mouth or try to understand how you guys are feeling, but you're saying you maybe do feel that as a team with where you guys
personally,
are now.
the way we practice right now and stuff, I do feel that. Yeah.
Okay. And it is that you guys are so often the favorite, so often the team is viewed on top. Do you feel like that's unusual in your Ohio State career to have a feeling like that?
I mean, not really, because I mean, we don't really go into that kind of detail before games and stuff. But I mean, at the end of the day, you just got to show up on the field and you got to play no matter what. If you're underdogs, if you're favorites, you just got to get up there and the play talks.
So you're from Roswell, you went to BT. How does it feel getting to go home and play in your home state? Like, assuming family, friends will be there.
Oh, it's going to be cool. It's going to be weird, though. A lot of my friends go to UGA. They're already starting to talk. And I don't know. It's fun talking back and forth with them. But, I mean, it's going to be good being able to get out there, see all my buddies, hang out with my dog before the game and stuff. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be like kind of a weird feeling of being like, my home is you know.
Yeah, it's like worlds colliding. It's weird because I've been in Ohio all these years, and now I'm going back to my hometown. But now everyone from Ohio is coming there with me, so it's just a weird feeling. But it's going to be really fun.
How many of your friends do you think?
Couple more questions for Steele.
Family friends. Do you have any idea of how many family friends you have there?
No, I'm letting my mom take care of that. Take care of like all the tickets and stuff. I can't deal with that. It was pissing me off.
Steele, what have you thought of what the Georgia football program has become the past couple of years growing up there? Obviously, they've always been great, but winning the national championship, they've obviously taken a step up the last couple of years.
I mean, in college, my bad. I mean, in high school, they always pissed me off because we had a lot of Georgia fans at my high school, and like they'd always be barking and stuff, like just walking up the halls whenever they did anything good, like that Saturday. But I mean, they really have created a great culture. It's a really great program, and you can just see it the way they've developed over the past 4 or 5 years, really since Kirby's gotten there. They've just made themselves into like one of the top programs in the nation, and I mean, a lot of respect to them because I mean, they've been able to play that way year in year out. Last year won championship, right now they're back in the mix, so it's really just a credit to them.
What's your dog's name?
Maverick the Husky, yes sir. Don't get any questions about him, but it's okay.